Hey, Maxability Nation, welcome back to our final episode of the 2018 season. 18.5 just wrapped up.
First time ever in CrossFit Games history, we got to vote on the final workout. 3 repeat workouts.
Yes, not everyone believed that the vote would really count. They thought that Castro, being the scumbag that he's recognized for, would slide something else in there, but it was true. The nice addition to that was that Castro didn't actually do the announcement. The nice, beautiful daughters did the announcement. That was a treat.
Yes. Workout was a 7-minute AMRAP of thrusters and chest to bar pull-ups.
Yeah, high intense. We knew it was going to be a little bit longer than some of those 4-minute choices, but with 7 minutes on the clock and thrusters and pull-ups, it's got that Fran feeling and possibly the Fran cough.
There were a lot of bodies on the floor after this one.
We're going to go ahead and jump right into Thursday Night Lights and, you know, what kind of brought about this week's decision as to what athletes we would pick.
A lot of back and forth between a lot of top 10 hopefuls.
A lot of discussion, and I realized that they're talking about top 10 men, not even top 10 in the gym.
No.
So really most of the trash talking was in this very small group.
Correct.
Of top 10 men. But then the fight, we realized that the fight for top 10 in women was a tight battle as well. First, to kick it off, is the 2 young ladies, Jenna Piconich and Kristen Love.
Jenna was ranked 14th at the time. Left was holding down that 10th spot. And it was a good battle. Jenna, you know, I think she did her first pull-ups earlier in the open. First time she'd ever done chest to bar pull-ups in a workout. She ended up getting 75 reps, just edging out Left by 5 reps in that last set of thrusters.
Really impressive performance from Jenna. Didn't see it happening, to be honest. You know, like you said, never does chest to bar pull-ups and workouts. She jumps up 1 spot in the overall leaderboard. Kristen Left had DP come out.
Yeah, that's...
And DP showed up for Thursday night announcement.
It's impressive all its own.
We just found out here, Left no repped herself in the middle of the workout. That's a stand-up girl.
Yep.
Okay, over to the 4 men for Thursday night. Okay, these 4 guys were in a tight battle. In 13th place was Ed Sunga, 46 years old, sitting in that 13th spot, trying to break into that elitist top 10 position that we're mentioning. Then in the 12th spot, we had Jeremy, may the Schwartz be with you. In the 11th spot, where did this guy come from? A Teaneck police officer, Michael Moliere, sitting in the 11th place. No one saw it. No one saw it.
No.
Who was judging him this open? And then, Michael Smilo tied for 8th place with Coach Derek. How did the workout go for these guys, Mike?
They're all in that top 10 ranking, and it was a really close race through the entire workout. Smilo came out with his just guns a-blazing, sort of just fired up. Jeremy maybe had a little bit better pace at the beginning. Ed jumped out to a really early lead, like on Jeremy, they were right next to each other.
French went slow and stayed slow?
Yes, correct.
I like
that. The real battle ended up becoming at the end between Ed, Smilo, and Jeremy. Ed got back to the bar early. Jeremy was late to the bar. Maybe his better pacing strategy let him pick the barbell up, do a few more reps right at the end, and actually ended up beating Ed by 1 rep. And then Ed beat Smilo by 1 rep. So they were all separated by a rep.
It was a nice battle.
Yeah.
So Ed, the first guy to come in and redo the workout, and then winds up beating them.
Yes.
And then it just keeps on
And
going.
then the floodgates open. Smilo actually sent you a text message, can I do it in my garage and have Barb judge me? What are you thinking?
Smilo just texted me. He wants to know if he can redo the workout, if it's okay. At his house, Barb's gonna judge him. Or Poppy could judge him. Poppy could judge him. You idiot.
So he packs up his stuff, comes down to the gym. We're all just celebrating in the lounge into the open. Does the workout by himself.
Gets 3 reps better, which ties him again with Derek. So they're 8th going into the week. He ties Derek in this workout, and they wound up tied 8th overall in the open.
Jeremy then, after seeing Smilo and Ed redo the workout.
Has some success, yeah.
Reluctantly says, I'm going to redo it. Doesn't want to, says he's just playing the game. He was forced into it.
So Jeremy comes in and winds up getting 5 reps better to get a 103. And then French, I believe, he came in here on Monday afternoon, does the regular noon workout, and then didn't he do it over?
He did, and he wasn't really persuaded by Ed's score, Smilo, Jeremy. He watched John Bauer beat him by 1 rep and was just disgusted.
Start the clock.
Start the clock.
Put 7
no
on
warm
it. Let's
up. Let's just start it up. And then he ended up redoing it and did end up taking out John Bauer in the end.
Very interesting, considering that French was talking about going to the hospital on Thursday night.
He was.
Because all he could see was white.
Yeah.
That's going to take us to the sponsor of the week. This week we had, boom, FitAid. Thank you, FitAid.
Thanks, guys.
Let's talk about the rest of the weekend. We have our top scorers. First of all, Mike, who do we got?
We have, for the men, Al at 147 reps. Women, we got Kim Lambesi with 148 reps. And then we got, for men scaled, Don Jaconia, 132 reps. And the scaled women, Jackie Schultz, with a monstrous 151 reps.
Damn. Great week for those guys.
Crushed it.
At that 90 rep mark, that's really where you finished that famous workout, Fran. I think that was something that was a goal of many and set a lot of people apart. We had 21 men and 7 women finish Fran over 90 reps. So that's quite the accomplishment.
Chest to bar, Fran.
Big difference. 100 pounds for the boys.
We went RX++.
Next up, we've got our notable moments of the weekend.
Yeah, so there are a lot of like just little rivalries in the gym. You know, people checking each other's score out, maybe a little trash talking through text message, who knows, right? And this was a week where the margin for victory between those athletes was like razor thin.
Yeah, a couple close ones.
Yeah, so we had Kim Driscoll beating Al by 1 pull-up.
Consistently.
Yeah.
A fan favorite versus, Al.
Then we had arguably our loudest member at the gym, Barb Smilo, beating Connie by 1 rep as well.
I thought you were talking about Al again. You're right, Barb is loud.
Yeah. We could see this theme kind of forming here. May beating Haley by 1 rep.
A little sister love.
Yeah, we have a great video of that in case you want to check that out. Finally, JK edging out John Bauer by 1
amongst
rep.
the Poshman Steinies, a great battle of the old fellas at the house, right? John Kim showing them who is a partner in that company. My notable moment, Mike, has got to go to Andres. Here in this last week, really finally opened up and turned it on. Did some of the things that we can expect to see him in the future as his more consistency. Andres goes from 20th place in the gym to 15th, beats me in the workout handedly. The butterfly pull-ups and thrusters. That's his wheelhouse. You know, you also have to breathe and have the right paces, and he did all that. And he had a great week.
Yeah.
Great job for Andres.
Yeah. He watched you the entire workout, didn't cheer once. Just sat there, just prayed.
I think he spilled beer into my chalk. Okay, guys, we're going to go into our fan favorite disaster decisions. There was a lot to choose from here.
Yes,
some
definitely.
weren't decisions, some things just happened. So we got to narrow it down here a little bit. And we're going to go with those people that redid the workout and may have not done as well.
When you look at a redo, obviously we're always hoping to do better, right? You think about where you can make up some time, what you could do differently, but is there anything worse than redoing the workout and getting the same exact score?
I don't know, Mike. I've never done that. It's got to hurt, though.
It does. We had 2 athletes redo the workout and get the same score, Steve and Gilbert. And then we had Alyssa redo it and actually fall 1 rep short of her first time.
There's some irony here in that little group. No one talks more shit to me than Steve and Gilbert.
Yeah.
And then Alyssa. That handstand walk really coming back.
Yeah.
Since that little grouping of people is like final week. Fuck you. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm all right. All right, guys, and if you've seen our post on the interwebs, the votes are in. It's a clear cut who the disaster decision of the Open was. Oh, hold on, I got a call. It's headquarters, HQ. They do want me to mention that Michael Kim not only forgot to enter a score, but also did not sign up for the team roster.
Yes.
So it was a double whammy for the MK this year. Great job, Mike. On to more positive news. We've got our Rookie of the Week this week. Mike,
Rookie of the Week. We got Jen Charette.
Great open for Jen Charette.
Jen Charette, yeah.
Jen Charette really battled this week. That barbell was heavy for her. You know, we expect her to move well and work hard, but she did that.
She worked hard, yeah. After she finished, signed her scorecard, And then where Jen Charette go, we find her in the back room, passed out on the floor. You know, it should serve as kind of like an inspiration to a lot of the newer members. You know, it doesn't matter if you're scaling a workout or anything like that. You could still give that like 110%, especially in a workout like this, short, intense, and she really went for it.
Yeah, a well-rounded open for you know, the new athlete Jen Charette, and high hopes for the future. But crushed it this week. Great job with that big barbell. That's going to lead us into another clear decision by the fans and amongst coaches as well. Is our Rookie of the Year is going to go to the Gabitron.
Gabitron.
Hey!
Yeah.
With Gabby, you know, we're going to see that next year, that feeling that she's going to have like, this is my rookie year, because last year I really didn't know how to do anything. She is very fresh, new athlete, just has a really solid base of strength and conditioning that was able to carry her through her first open just a few months in. But she'll remember back to some of the things that she really, you know, struggled with and learned how to do week to week. Solid work. Great open. So, Mike, amongst those top 10 athletes, or anywhere in the leaderboard, you might see join the CompWOD, the Unlimited Plus program that we have. Kevin Camillo is the only guy in that top 10 that's not a coach or already doing the Unlimited Plus program. We'd love to see Kevin there. And then amongst the women, you have Annam, longtime athlete, but she's engaged now, so maybe she will step it up.
Maybe. She's going to start strapping that sweat belt on again.
Get your belt back on, girl. Saddle up and get yourself in the CompWOD. That is a possibility. Then you have the clear Danny Baby, just continues to show up and put in a little extra work, but can she get a little bit more a routine?
Step outside of her comfort zone a little bit.
Get here and actually follow something that could really put her to the top.
She likes doing her 3 pull-ups before the workout. Someone who sticks out to me is Pavel. He's one of those guys who obviously has some really big strength, bodyweight movements. He's kind of that ninja out there. Same thing kind of with Danny. I'd love to see him kind of step back there. I mean, he hangs out here all day anyway. Might as well get back there, get a little bit stronger in some of the things like his Oli lift, and that would really carry him next year during the Open.
All right, Mike, as we close things up here in our last episode, let's talk a little bit about the entire Open. I think just finishing the Open, showing up here for 5 weeks is a major accomplishment. Yeah. You know, we had over 100 athletes. Big shout out to everyone who got all their workouts in. This was a long 5 weeks. We're challenged, obviously, physically, but mentally. From Thursday night, coming in on announcement night and getting the crowd down here every week, it was a really great experience. One of the awesome things that the Open does for us, you know, it gets us to set new goals, maybe even realize some things that we were not able to do, and look forward to another solid year of training.
Yeah, I think that it's really easy to maybe, you know, if you didn't finish where you wanted to feel a little bit discouraged. You should use those disappointments as motivation for the next year to work on your weaknesses, to get a little stronger, to make those improvements.
We see some of our less consistent athletes really turned it on during the Open. The kind of sparked, you know, the fire is lit. Go ahead and you know, if you take a few days off, that's fine. We got back to work. Let's have another great year and look forward to 2019 season. Now, while the focus for most of our athletes here at Max Ability is this, you know, inter-box trash talking and positioning on the leaderboard, and that's the leaderboard we look at maybe most. There's a lot of other things going on. You know, some of our top athletes are looking at the real leaderboards. How'd we do overall as a gym, Mike?
Pretty good finish. In the region, we finished 42nd overall, and that's out of 331 other teams. And in the state, finished 4th overall. And those are both improvements from last year, moving up a few spots.
Nice work.
The other thing...
Good year.
Good year. The other thing worth mentioning is those scores are like subject to change, and subject to change in the positive. Looking to move up a few more spots once the leaderboard really kind of gets finalized and some of those individual regional athletes decide to go individual rather than to team.
Let's just take a look at our leaders amongst all age groups and divisions. Hey guys, the Open is a special time of year. Yes, we're glad it's over, but had a lot of fun doing it, you know. Beat a few people who may have thought they would have got me, so it feels good for me physically, but more importantly as a coach, some of the improvements and you know, the high fives and the smiles that took place over the last 5 weeks. Fantastic job. Mike, anything from you?
I had a great time. The effort in the gym, the atmosphere is always incredible. Whether it's, you know, one of our best athletes in the gym, someone doing a scaled workout, doesn't matter. People are always there cheering each other on. It is motivating, I know, for everyone in the gym, for myself included, to really try to step it up and improve for next year.
It's a great time of year. And we're going to finish it off with our party on April 14th. That's a Saturday night, folks. Be there.
Tabata chug.
Lynch and Lanny will be back next year, hopefully. Another year of training, headed towards 19.1. Good luck, everybody. Let's have fun with it. Yep.